Hello everybody and welcome on my journey to watch 500 films in 1 year. The next 3 films I watched were The Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons and Inferno. The Da Vinci Code is about a murder which occurs in Paris and the clues which lead Harvard symbologist Robert Langdon to the discovery of a religious mystery protected by a secret society for 2,000 years. Angels and Demons follows Robert Langdon as he works to solve a murder and prevent a terrorist act against the Vatican. Inferno sees Robert Langdon teaming up with Dr. Sienna Brooks as they race across Europe in a fight against the clock to foil a deadly global plot. This trilogy, based on the Dan Brown books and many others, were made with the participation of Ron Howard and Brian Grazer's production company, Imagine Entertainment, which was founded in 1986. As many of you will know, the next book after Angels and Demons was in fact The Lost Symbol, but apparently Ron Howard felt more drawn to the content of Inferno, and that The Lost Symbol was tonally too similar to the other 2 books and films. The Da Vinci Code actually is the second book in the Robert Langdon series, chronologically speaking, but was the first to hit our screens back in 2006. Tom Hanks is really good as Robert Langdon, and Audrey Tautou very much holds her own as his quest companion, but my favourite character was Silas, who was played with grim intensity by the magnificent Paul Bettany. I love movies with religious aspects to the plot, and I found the time-pressured race to solve puzzles and grave danger facing the characters to be thrilling. I didn't much like Angels and Demons the first time I saw it, but found it much more pleasing a second time around, despite the fact that the ending is still a little silly. Robert Langdon came across as a little more condescending in this movie, but he was still quite likeable, and I found the glance into papal traditions to be fascinating. Apparently, a lot of what was captured is actually pretty accurate. The plot was quite formulaic, and the person responsible for the murders was quite easy to guess, but I still enjoyed the brisk journey through the beautiful streets of Rome and the blend of religion and adventure. Inferno is another tense and fast-paced movie. I found the visions that Robert Langdon had at the start of the film to be vivid, although I would have preferred the turned-around heads to have no faces, as I feel that would have had more of an impact. I also really enjoyed the plot, as there was a certain level of sense to what Ben Foster's character was saying, even if the way he saw solving the issue was very extreme. Apparently, a number of changes were made to the plot of the book, and I would have liked to have seen the film stay truer to the original story, but it's easy to see why those alterations were made, even if it meant the film was a little similar to the other 2 movies in terms of structure. I really like this trilogy, but accept that many may find the movies a little similar and the structure to be unoriginal. I watched this film purely as entertainment though, and enjoy seeing Tom Hanks in that role, supported by fine actors. Therefore, I give the whole trilogy a thumbs up. Please join me for my next review, where I'll be talking about Ali G in the House, directed by Mark Mylod. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and I hope to hear from you soon.